is Delilah B. Gaya. Barangay Treasurer, Rosalie D. Donato. Our ID mandatory representative, Paelina M. Gurman. Our Sangguniang Kabataan Chairperson and the Chairman of Education, Youth and Sports Development, Honorable James Balansag Hamlan. Our Chairman of Environment, Solid Waste and Management and Agriculture, Honorable Lil Rex B. Nambata. Our Chairman of Finance and Appropriation and Infrastructure, Honorable Jairo D. Madhos. Our Chairman of Ways and Means, Cooperative and Livelihood, Honorable Robelia Galiano Hamido. Our Chairman of Social Services, PWD and Senior Citizen Health, Honorable Rafaela D. Luzon. Our Chairman of Women and Children, Tourism and Beautification, Honorable Debbie D. Rivas. Our Chairman of Peace and Order and Illegal Drugs, Human Rights, Honorable Ayatol D. Balansag. Our Chairman on Laws and Rules, Good Governance, Land Use and Zoning, Honorable Oliver D. Gallardo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a resounding round of applause to the President of Provincial Liga ng mga Barangay Binibining Chapter, our Tulong Barangay, Honorable Godofredo Ivan Balanza.
We walk in this day, we shoot in your face.
Live here at Poblacion Covered Court, where grace meets elegance. Tonight, witness our 10 sunny Binibinis as they showcase their beauty, wit, and charisma. This is Binibining Poblacion 2025. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our 10 lovely candidates in their production number, together with our pageant dancers.
Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando a mão te conquistar, o samba do Brasil é tropical. Sensacional, samba do Brasil é mundial, samba do Brasil fenomenal, samba do entrar no movimento, galera, vamos ver, vamos curtindo essa unanimidade legal. Todo mundo cantando, todo mundo pulando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando nós conquistar o samba do Brasil. É tropical, samba do Brasil, sensacional, samba do Brasil é mundial, samba do Brasil fenomenal, samba do sensacional, samba do Brasil é mundial, samba do Brasil fenomenal, samba do Brasil é tropical, samba do Brasil sensacional, samba do Brasil é mundial, samba do Brasil fenomenal, samba do entrar no movimento, galera, vamos virar, vamos curtindo essa.
And now let's look at our Binibini number 1 in their casual attire.
E quando o sol sensacional, chutar, mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar, todo mundo vai dançar. A vida vai brilhar, vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil.
Cherry Itbalina Butalit 22 Zone 2A.
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu quero dançar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar, todo mundo vai dançar. A vida vai brilhar, vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil. Brasil sensacional, Brasil é mundial, Brasil fenomenal.
Mayong gabi, Poblacion! This is Christian May Banais Pilarca, Barangay
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu quero dançar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar, todo mundo vai dançar. A vida vai brilhar, vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil. Brasil sensacional.
Maayong gabi, Poblacion! Isabel Sistuso Managit, proudly representing Purok-Wati!
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu quero dançar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar, todo mundo vai dançar. A vida vai brilhar, vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil. Brasil sensacional, Brasil é
Maayong gabi, Barangay Poblacion! This is Christine Sistuso Pokot, Purok-Wati!
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu quero dançar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil.
I am Angel Inglaterra Saluhayan, representing Poblacion.
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu deixo o pé arrastar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Angeline Inglaterra Saluhayan, representing Poblacion.
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu deixo o pé arrastar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil.
Nicole Galiano Eco, Poblacion.
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu deixo o pé arrastar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil.
Mayong gabi, Poblacion. Shelo Andabugay, representing Poblacion.
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu deixo o pé arrastar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai ficando, coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando vamos conquistar todo o samba do Brasil.
Marshall A. Bahalia, representing Poblacion.
And now let's roll back our tap Binibining.
2025. With all of your activities, no, of course, this event will not be made possible without the support of the Barangay Council headed by our Punong Barangay, Honorable Godofredo I. Balansad. Good evening, sir. Also, headed by our SK Chairperson, no, Honorable James Hamlan. Good evening as well. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, with all of the activities for your celebration of your araw, we will be giving you another sort of entertainment for tonight. Once again, this is Binibining Poblacion 2025. Earlier this evening, you have met our dignitaries, our board of judges for this evening now have the most committed role in judging our candidates for tonight. And of course, now, allow me to introduce to you our criteria for judging. For the production number, poise and bearing, that's 30%. Mastery, 30%. Self-introduction, that's 30%. And of course, you also have a role for this competition. Audience impact, that's 10% for a total of 100%. For all the exposures for the casual, swimsuit, and the evening gown competition, beauty, that's 40%, poise and bearing, 30%, stage presence, that's 20%, audience impact, once again, that's 10%, for a total of 100%. And for the preliminary and final question and answer portion, beauty, that's 60%, wit and content, 30%, and projection and delivery, that's 10% for a total of 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you are very much excited for tonight's competition. Paninindigan po na malakas sa palakpakan, please! Please shout your best! You have witnessed a grand opening number, no? Of course, what a way to start this evening's competition. And now, before we see once again our candidates in the next exposure, let's have first the awarding of first set of corporate awards. Our first set of corporate awards for Binibining number 1. Jose Valoria Zone 7 choice, Marichu Olerio choice, Teotimo Bicep Jr. choice, and Renero Monisa choice, and Lolimer Balansad choice. Requesting our sponsors, please come up here on stage. Please do the honor of handing your bouquet, your sashes to our candidate. Once again, we'd like to request our generous sponsors of Binibining number 1. Please do the honor of handing your bouquet and sashes to our candidate. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this event will not be made possible without our very generous sponsors. Thank you so much po sa ating mga sponsors. I believe ubay-ubay yun na ito ang mga corporate sponsors, our candidates. Thank you so much. For the other sponsors, corporate sponsors now of our different candidates, please do prepare. I hope everybody is doing well. No, I know you have waited hours for this evening's competition. Please do sit down, relax, and enjoy the show for tonight because we'll do our best to give you a great show. Thank you so much. Alright, thank you so much. Binibining number 1, let's give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Palakpakan naman dyan. Now we move on to Binibining GM Water Refilling Station and Laundry Wash. Vivo General Merchandise, Berlinga Iran, Yamski Motorsports, and AG Fuel. Requesting our corporate sponsors. And again, for the other sponsors for our different candidates, please do prepare. Kaway mga supporters ni Binibining number 2! Alright, bungkag mo no? But I know you're very much happy to see your candidate here on stage. Again, for the other corporate sponsors, please do prepare ahead of time. Thank you so much. Once again, let's give a hand to Binibining number 2. Alright, quick photo up, please. Thank you so much. Now, please have more Binibining number 3. Binibining number 3's corporate awards are Junrey Ganga, Kagawad Jairo Magos, Janice Pagpagitan, Valenzuela Casivero, and Juanjo Habenes Sr. Requesting our corporate sponsors, please come up here on stage. Thank you so much. We would like to thank all our corporate sponsors for being so generous not to all our candidates. Thank you so much. Alright, thank you very much, Binibining number 3. Now we move on to Binibining number 4. Binibining number 4's corporate awards are Ren Big Shop, Justoro Rara, Ronnie Sakabi, Boy Galiano, and Mr. and Mrs. Sagayo. Calling our sponsors. Alright, quick photo up, please. Thank you so much, Binibining number 4. And last for this batch, we have Binibining number 5. Binibining number 5's corporate awards are Mr. and Mrs. Dana Briones, Balansa Pharmacy, Madding Household Supply Trending, Kagawad Boy Galiano, and Vivo Enterprises. Alright, quick photo up. Again, we would like to thank all of our corporate sponsors. Thank you so much. This will just be our first batch of the awarding of corporate awards. We'll continue it later on. I would like to remind everyone that while we are actually watching the show and enjoying this evening's competition, of course, please secure your safety. No? Kung asa mo naglingkod, dapit. Please be safe, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first batch of the awarding of corporate awards. Let's give our candidates a big round of applause. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you, candidates. You may now go backstage. We'll see your next exposure later on. Thank you very much. Barangay Poblacion, are you still there?
starting with Binibining number 1.
Call your mama, run! Tell her mama, run! Knock your love up on me. If you want my control, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna beat you like a drum. Gonna beat you like
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Binibining Poblacion 2025 Swimsuit Competition! You have witnessed our 10 dazzling ladies slay the stage in the swimsuit competition, ladies and gentlemen, making this competition even hotter. Let's give them a big round of applause! Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're very proud of your candidates, but at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed to the awarding of the second set of corporate awards. Our next set of corporate awards for Binibining number 6. Binibining number 6 corporate awards are Manager Manolito Molina and Cavi Farm 3 Manager, Jameson Sari Sari Store, Purok Leader Susan Johnson, Rosella Bukbuk Sari Sari Store, and Lizella Boliana Sari Sari Store, and Max Bottle Points. Thank you so much, Binibining number 6. Please step forward, Binibining number 7. Binibining number 7's corporate awards are SK Chairman James B. Hamlan, D-Bags Online Shop by Neri Iran, Milkat Store, Mr. and Mrs. Hamlan, and Casinos Mall. Requesting our corporate sponsors. Big photo up, please. Thank you so much, Binibining number 7. Now we move on to Binibining number 8. Binibining number 8's corporate awards are Caballeras Pharmacy, Easy Store, Mr. and Mrs. Ramiso, Lalaine Lakmay, and Ma'am Rojo. Requesting all our sponsors.
Hi, God bless.
Kaway-kaway sa mga supporters ni Cadet number 8! Hello there! Oh, nahinig lang singgit pa sinapagaw. Napayon niya, guys. So thank you so much for all your support, no? And to everyone who are here, thank you so much for supporting your candidate. Thank you so much, Binibining number 8. Now we move on to Binibining number 9. We have Balanced Pharmacy, Matting Household Supplies, DBA's Trucking Services, M&R Gas Station, and MF Balanced Super Motor Parts. Of course, we would like to thank all our corporate sponsors for being so generous to all our candidates. Thank you so much. Paldo si candidate number 9. Ang dami. Alright, quick photo op, please. 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you so much, Binibining number 9. Let's move on to Binibining number 10. Binibining number 10's corporate awards are Redido Vivian, Geraldine Batite, Chita Niaga, Sesenia Redido, and Genevieve Redido. Nasaan ang supporters ni Binibining number 10? Nagduha na ako nakitaan, nasa front. Again, kaway-kaway naman dyan! Hello there as well. I hope that you're saving your energy for later's performance. Thank you so much, Binibining number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, that ends the awarding of the second set of corporate awards. And of course, our sponsors are very much generous though. All of our candidates will be receiving a gift set coming from Mrs. Dinah Balansag Briones, Mrs. Jessica Balansag Official, SB member Neil Joshua Eduardo, and Director Joscoro Galliano Moho. Then, all of our candidates will be receiving a gift package from all of our sponsors. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the swimsuit competition, who do you think slayed the swimsuit competition? Is it candidate number 1? Number 2? Number 3? Number 4? Binibining number 5? Oh, bali yung balon. Number 6? Binibining number 7? Binibining number 8. Number 9. Of course, number 10. With Binibining number 1. Alright, let me use this microphone. Hello, Binibining number 1.
Hello.
Kamusta ka?
I'm actually thankful and at the same time nervous, but I think I can manage.
Ikulbaan ka. Para mawala mong kakulba, would you like to greet all your supporters out there?
I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude towards my friends, my family, and to the entire Group 4. Daghang salamat ug higug mata mo.
I know they're very much proud of you, no? Alright, ikaw mag-una. Are you ready for your question?
I'm ready.
Wala kayong choice, ha? Alright, again, reminding everyone to please be silent while our candidates are trying to answer the question. I like this microphone. Thank you so much. Alright, Binibining number 1, your advocacy is the SDG or Sustainable Development Goal number 16, which is peace, justice, and strong institutions. How can the youth play a meaningful role in promoting peace and justice in your own barangay, even without holding a position in the government? Again, how can the youth play a meaningful role in promoting peace and justice in your barangay, even without holding a position in the government?
Thank perspective. As an advocate for Sustainable Development Goal number 16, which is for peace, justice, and strong institutions, I believe that a peaceful and united community is what we need the most. A youth like me who doesn't have a position in the government can promote peace and justice in my own barangay by simply choosing peace over conflict, practicing fairness, and upholding integrity in my daily actions. And I believe that every youth have the power to do that. We can become volunteers for community projects and simply be examples of kindness and honesty. Through this, we are building a nation where fairness and justice are not just words but realities for everyone. We may not have the power to change the world right now, but with heart, hope, and honesty, we can start within our own community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Binibining number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start this preliminary question and answer portion. Thank you so much, very eloquent candidate number 1. All right, now we move on to Binibining number 2. Hello, Binibining number 2.
Good evening.
Good evening as well. How do you feel tonight?
An honor to represent my beloved Peru.
Would you like to greet your supporters, your poro, your friends?
I would like to greet my friends and my family. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
I know they're very much proud of us seeing you here. You're actually very much pretty in close-up scenario. All right. Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Binibining number 2, your advocacy is Youth Entrepreneurial Boot Camp. Your question is, many young graduates today struggle to find stable jobs. As an advocate for youth entrepreneurship, how can you encourage the young people in our community to create their own opportunities through business and innovation? Again, many young graduates today struggle to find stable jobs. As an advocate for youth entrepreneurship, how can you encourage the young people in your community to create their own opportunities through business and innovation?
As a graduating student of business administration and an advocate for youth entrepreneurship, I will encourage the young people in our community by organizing free workshop on business that teaches the basics like pitching ideas, funding and marketing, connecting with mentors and our local resources in our municipality. By this, we can fight against large number of unemployment. Let us foster a supportive environment that creates opportunities for everyone. Starting from scratches, let us turn that nothing into something. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Binibining number 2. A great answer as well. Thank you very much. I do not ever actually listening to all of their answers that I very much fruitful ilang answers that you can actually apply as well to yourselves. Thank you very much, Binibining number 2. Let's move on to Binibining number 3. Hello.
Hi.
Good evening. How do you feel tonight? Kamusta man?
A little bit nervous and kaya
Sige na, inhale, exhale. Pwede ka kulbaan. Would you like to greet your supporters, your friends, or uyab baka if na?
To my family, thank you for being here to support me. I really appreciate it. And to my friends and to my lover out there. Hello. Ang pamilya man ko karoon daw na sa uyab.
Namasin lang ko as if uyab baka na agad ay dito siya mapindi guys. Pildit ang tanan-tanan. Alright, I know very proud na yung boyfriend. Nag-shoutout yun din mo tonight. Alright. You have to do good. You have to do good. All right. All right, silence please. Binibining number 3. Your advocacy is the criminal justice system's role in combating bullying. Your question is, you have mentioned being a victim of bullying in high school. How can your personal experience help shape policies or actions to make schools a safer place for every student? Again, you have mentioned being a victim of bullying in high school.
How can your personal experience help shape policies or actions to make schools a safer place for every student?
Thank you for that question. Being a victim of bullying in high school was one of the hardest experiences of my life because I was down and lost my confidence. But it also became my greatest teacher. It taught me the importance of compassion, courage, and standing for what's right. Through my advocacy, which is the criminal justice system rule in combating bullying, we can turn awareness into action by upholding fairness, protecting the weak, and guiding the lost toward change. And I believe, and I hope to use this story to inspire stronger school policies that can protect students. And school can create a safe environment where every learner feels valued and respected. And I hope to use this, and I believe that turning pain into purpose is the first step toward change. And I want to be that voice for every student who once felt unheard. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Binibining number 3. Let's give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. All right, nakakatuwa guys, no, for gabi ka fruitful ilang mga answers, and I hope that you're actually listening. Now, let's move on to Binibining number 4. Hello, Binibining number 4. Hi. She's actually so bubbly sa backstage, guys. So, how do you feel tonight?
I feel so overwhelmed from the supports I'm getting from my family, my friends, and my relatives. Hi guys, thank you so much.
Speaking of your supporters, would you like to greet them officially? Okay, so let's fix your ano. I like this crowd though, kaya if ipahilom mo hilom yun. Thank you so much. And ipasigit, it's not good. I know you're very supportive with all your candidates. Thank you so much for supporting them. Alright, again, would you like to greet all your supporters?
Okay, again, to my family, especially my mama, to my cousins, my relatives out there, my friends, and of course, my beloved Purok 1B, I would take this opportunity to thank you all for being here and for supporting me. Thank you.
Thank you so much as well. I know they're very much happy seeing you here on stage now. Again, reminding everyone to please be silent as I will be asking the question to Binibining number 4. Let's move forward. Your advocacy is political awareness. Your question is, many young people today feel that politics is not for them. How would you encourage the youth to take interest and participate in political and civic matters? Again, many young people today feel that politics is not for them. How would you encourage the youth to take interest and participate in political and civic matters?
Okay, thank you. I would encourage the young people, the youth, to take part of civic and political matters by reminding them that their voice is their greatest power, a power that will shape our nation's future. Because I do believe that civic and political matters are not just for the leaders. It's also for everyone who dreams for change and progress. As Dr. Jose Rizal once said, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan, reminding us that we, the young people, the youth, carry our nation's hope. When we stay informed, volunteer, vote, and stand for what is right, we prove that our country's hope is still alive and our generation futures begins with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Binibining number 4. What a great answer, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you have actually learned something from her answer now because she's actually an advocate of youth awareness, especially in terms of political matters. Thank you so much, Binibining number 4. Now we move on, Binibining number 5. Hello, Binibining number 5.
Good evening.
Good evening as well. Kamusta man ka?
So far, so good.
So good. I actually like your hair dito pala sa backstage. No? She's actually so pretty, guys. And you have a lot of supporters. Would you like to greet them?
Good evening. I would like to thank my family, relatives, and neighbors. Salamat kayo guys, and I appreciate you all.
I believe you have the best crowd for tonight. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Binibining number 5, your advocacy is livelihood education for out-of-school youth and single parents. Your question is, education is said to be the key to success. In your advocacy, how can livelihood education change the lives of out-of-school youth and single parents in your barangay? Again, education is said to be the key to success. In your advocacy, how can livelihood education change the lives of out-of-school youth and single parents in your barangay?
Thank you. Education is a truly key to success, but not everyone has the opportunity to unlock it. Through my advocacy livelihood education, we can empower out-of-school youth, single parents, and other people to gain practical skills that turns into source of income that support their daily needs. In this generation, it helps them to be more resilient, confident, and more progressive member in our barangay. Through our skills, we can truly survive, but through education, we can truly thrive. And to build a more progressive community for all. Maupadayon sa paglambong Barangay Poblacion ng Daghang Salamat.
Daghang salamat as well, Binibining number 5. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through. Let's move on to Binibining number 6. Hello, Binibining number 6. Kamusta ka?
I'm fine.
Gulbaan ka?
Little.
Little lang. Sige, ginhawa po gamay. Ginhawa lang gamay. Supporters sa Binibining number 6, Ben? Hello there. Would you like to greet them?
Hello, classmates.
Classmates lang? Wala ka pamilya?
Hello,
Yung mama ba si Mang Luod? Wala i-shout out. Where are the parents of Binibining number 6 po? Hello po. Hello. Good evening. Alright, are you ready? Uyab, uyab. Dahil uyab. Wala pang isa ba? Just. Kasi kasama ni mama. Sorry. Alright, are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Wala po kay choice, ate. Binibining number 6, your advocacy is supporting local community and livelihood programs. What do you think is the greatest strength of our local community, and how can we use that strength to create sustainable livelihood opportunities? Again, what do you think is the greatest strength of our local community, and how can we use that strength to create sustainable livelihood opportunities?
I think the greatest strength of our local community is that what we call the bayanihan, our unity and willingness to help and support one another. We can use the strength, the bayanihan, our strength to create jobs by supporting local community, sharing skills, and create opportunities that can benefit to everyone, especially to this local community and livelihood program. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Binibining number 6. Very demure na kayo siya, smile na siya after. Thank you so much. She's actually very much smiling sa backstage, no? Voted kayo siya, guys. Alright, thank you so much. Let's move on to Binibining number 7. Hello, Binibining number 7. Walang sino supporters sa number 6.
Thank you for the supporter, classmate. Hi.
Ang classmate mo number 6. 6. Mo na yung 6. Or pare-pareha sa number. Di pagbayaran ni Duman sa Duman. Hello there! Grabe ka sa supporter sa ibuhan, no? Ikulbaan ka?
Wala na ba?
Wala. Sige, gusto na ako ang question. What do you think is? Charis. Wala ba kakakikulbaan? Sige, let's see. Binibini number 7, your advocacy is promoting eco-friendly and sustainable practices. Protecting the environment starts with small actions. If crowned Binibining Poblacion 2025, what simple yet impactful initiative would you lead to promote a greener barangay? Again, protecting the environment starts with small actions. If crowned Binibining Poblacion 2025, what simple yet impactful initiative would you lead to promote a greener barangay?
Ladies and gentlemen, if I will crown to be Binibining Poblacion, I will lead an initiative that is called Basura Mo, I would lead an initiative called Basura Mo, Pagkatapos Ko. This initiative Ladies and gentlemen, our planet faces different challenges brought by pollution, waste, and climate change. Yet we often forget that the smallest action we make, like using plastic, wasting water, and conserving energy, have a different. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Binibini number 7. What a good save. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you very much. It's actually not easy to stand here no, on stage. Aside sa silaw, may to spotlight, of course, dapat mga supporters and people supporting. Naka-pressure mo ba yan, no? Pero ba ito siya kikulbaan, guys? Thank you so much, Binibini number 7. Now we move on to Binibini number 8. Good evening. Baka siya imong mga supporters. Singit ang kalit. Would you like to greet them? Would you like to greet them? Shout out.
I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to all my supporters, my Brooksides, my families, my friends, and to everyone who are here tonight. Good evening and thank you.
Thank you so much. Hindi pa katawang question. Very demure, very demure. Ikul baan?
Wala.
Wala. Di hapon ko. Kaduha. Bantay bitaw. Binibini number 8. Your advocacy is agricultural sustainability and uplifting farmers. Your question is, farmers are often called the backbone of our nation, yet many still struggle. How can we, as a community, better support and recognize the vital role of our local farmers? Again, farmers are often called the backbone of our nation, yet many still struggle. How can we, as a community, better support and recognize the vital role of our local farmers?
Thank you. I was raised to believe that every grain of rice carries a story. Our farmers are indeed the backbone of our nation, yet too often they carry the heaviest burdens with least recognition. Growing up in Lantapan, Bukidnon, I witnessed the quiet strength of our farmers. Their hands are rough from their work, yet their hearts are full of hope. And as a community, I believe that the best way to support them is not just through financial help or programs. It begins with genuine respect, appreciation, and awareness to their irreplaceable roles in our lives. And I believe that as an agricultural and biosystems engineering student, I carry a deep sense of purpose. I advocate for agricultural sustainability and uplifting farmer because I dream of a future where every farmers are no longer seen as laborers, yet as innovators, partners in progress, and heroes of sustainability. We need to tell their stories and to remind everyone that the strength of our nation does not only came from its leaders, but also to those who labor in its fields. Because every grain of rice and every vegetables in our tables is a farmer's dream, a farmer's sacrifice, and a farmer's love for the land. And as a Binibining Poblacion 2025, I truly believe that when we uplift our farmers, we uplift the very foundation of our nation. Thank you.
Wow! A big wow! Thank you so much, Binibining number 8. I really love people who really see the value of agriculture and the farmers, no? Thank you very much. She's so demure and the most eloquent so far. Thank you very much, Binibining number 8. Wala din siya napulbaan, guys. Alright, let's move on to Binibining number 9. Hello, Binibining number 9. Murag sige ako mga supporters ni number 6 or 7. Pares na? Classmates? Alright. Would you like to greet them, your family, your classmates, or kuyab if naa?
Yeah, I would like to say thank you to my family, my relatives, and also to my BS Tourism family. Thank you so much for coming all the way here to support.
Tourism from what school? Asang school? Bukidnon State University. Alright. Di kulban ka?
Yes, because this is my first time, but I'm feeling beautiful and I'm glad to be here.
You're very much pretty good to all guys. And I know proud kayo mong family, friends, kay first time nino and you're slaying tonight. Are you ready?
I was born to be ready.
Let's see. Alright, Binibining number 9. Your advocacy is community, unity, and kindness. Your question is, in a time when people can easily be divided by opinions or differences, how can kindness and unity help strengthen your barangay? Again, in a time when people can easily be divided by opinions or differences, how can kindness and unity help strengthen your barangay?
Thank you. In times of division, kindness and unity can make our barangay stronger. Because when we care for each other, we stop fighting and start helping. And in the end, teamwork and respect keep our community peaceful. Thank you and mabuhay!
Thank you so much, Binibining number 9. Short but very sweet, no? Thank you very much. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the last but definitely not the least candidate, Binibining number 10. Hello, Binibining number 10. Good evening as well. Unsa may feeling na ikaw pinakalas ng tinduga dito? Cool ba? Sakit yung tiil?
Yeah,
Sige, pahilit lang ito na later. Alright. Would you like to greet your supporters? Pati ka kulbaan?
Hello sa mga silingan. Thank you so much sa pag-support o sa Sistoso family. Thank you so much.
Hello, good evening as well. Ate, classmate? Classmate, wala? Wala. Actually, muna si Atisa. Muna siya si Atisa sa duol, guys. Yang mata, yang smile. Atisa Manalo. Alright, are you ready? Dili, wala kay choice. Ikaw na last. Alright, paduol lang ang mic while answering the question. Binibining number 10, your advocacy is transparency in projects. Very timely. Your question is, transparency builds trust between leaders and the people. If you had the chance to speak to public officials, what would you say to encourage more honest and open governance? Again, transparency builds trust between leaders and the people. If you had the chance to speak to public officials, what would you say to encourage more honest and open governance?
Well, if I had a chance to speak to public officials, I would say transparency is not just a virtue. It is a foundation of trust between leaders and the people they serve. Every citizen deserves to know how decisions are made, where resources go, and what goals are being pursued. when leaders communicate openly, admit mistakes, and share both success and challenges, they show respect for the people's right to truth. I encourage everyone to practice honesty and open governance, not only through words but through consistent action. Let people see that integrity still defines leadership, and that public service is truly about serving the public. Thank you.
Good save. Thank you so much, Binibining number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, our candidates' questions are very much timely and relevant to our country. No? I do hope that this preliminary question and answer will not just be an entertainment for all of us. I do hope that this will be an eye-opener for us to be aware of all of the issues surrounding us nowadays. Ladies and gentlemen, that ends the preliminary question and answer portion. Let's give our candidates a big round of applause.
Masabi kami ikot ang mundo.
evening gown competition. Let's give a big round of applause. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 10 dazzling ladies in their evening gown. Of course, commending our wardrobe providers for Ace Bernabe. Thank you so much for providing our wardrobes from the casual swimsuit and of course the evening gown competition. Thank you as well for the beautiful 2 green suits for this evening. Thank you very much, Sir Ace Bernabe, our wardrobe provider. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know that you'll actually enjoy the evening gown competition. Who do you think slayed the evening gown competition? Who do you think will win the best in evening gown? Please shout your butts. They have graced the stage in the evening gown round, and we're going to reveal that later on. So stay tuned. This is still Binibining Poblacion 2025. And now, we will now proceed to the awarding of the third set of corporate and the awarding of minor awards. Now we move on to the awarding of the third set of our corporate awards. Of course, our sponsors are very much generous to all of our candidates. Now we bring you once again Binibining number 1. Binibining number 1 corporate sponsors are Vergara family, Charina Veloso, Jamaica and Marshall, Riza Buhisan, Zone 1, Alan Macuse, Zone 2, Adreline Sikalan, Zone 3, Christina Sagayon, Zone 4, Eluela Limuan, Zone 5, Gracelyn Tuminap, Zone 6, Loreto Costiliano, Kagawad Dorbelia, Hamito, and Gallianos Tour. We'd like to request our corporate sponsors of Binibining number 1. Murag ubay-ubay yun ang mga sponsors sa itong candidates. Tiba-tiba yun sa tonight. Quick photo op. Thank you so much. Binibining number 1. Binibining number 2, please. We have CJ Store and Bread Time. Requesting the corporate sponsors. Thank you so much. We also have Binibining number 3. With their sponsors, Genevieve Padronero, Valfred Anyavesa, David Sintaon, Gregorio Niaga, Alizer Lambiza, Mrs. Vivi Liwawas. Mr. and Mrs. Orlando Boris, Mr. and Mrs. Janine Bakay, Mrs. Abet Ranido, A&J Hardware, Director Joscora G. Moho, and Mr. and Mrs. June Floor. Again, thank you so much to all our various sponsors for being so generous to all our candidates. I wonder, pilay sulod ilang mga paper bags, ilang mga supre, reminding other candidates na i-keep good na yung supre kasi later on na nasa embrace. Thank you so much. Binibining number 3. Binibining number 4. Please step forward. With her sponsors, we have Makmak Gatasan, Dinah Balansa, Jane Faith Batalan, and Mayor Rita James Balansa. I know that you're actually enjoying the show for tonight. Of course, please stay hydrated. If giuhaw mo inom ng tubig, kung sinema ko yung pandala, no? And of course, keep safe sa mga nagpatong sa taas. If nabay ng lingkod sa mga dili safe na places. Thank you so much. Binibining number 4. Binibining number 5. With our sponsors, we have Ken Chris Dry Good Retailing, Lazerna Jackie Lou and Sarasari Store, Balansak Meat Shop and Dressed Chicken, Eagle Water Refill, Yancy's Enterprises, RLI Resilient Landing Incorporated, Cucina and Anna's Catering Services, and Sheila's Cake and Pastries Award. Thank you so much, Binibining number 5. We also have Binibining number 6. With her sponsors, Manager Manolito Molina, MCAV Farm 3 Manager, James Gonzalez Sari Store, Purok Leader Susan Ponce, Rosella Puntog Sari Sari Store, and Giselle Abellana Sari Sari Store. Thank you so much. Binibining number 6. We also have Binibining number 8. With her sponsors, Gonato Optical Clinic, Camp Chris Dry Goods Retailing, and Travelers Inn. We also have Binibining number 9. Kagawa Neil Rex ng Batag, Analu Ledona, Angels Burger, and Arceli Deliveries, and Joanne Sagisine. Thank you so much as well to all the sponsors. And of course, for cadet number 10, we have her sponsors, Altomera Amalia, Pumila, Elizabeth, Paz Pumila, Emma Sibalios, and Hernani Fruit Stand. Ladies and gentlemen, to all our corporate sponsors, thank you so much for your generosity to all our candidates. Let's give our sponsors a big round of applause. Palakpakan naman siya. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I believe we move on to the awarding of the minor awards. You have witnessed a great performance, a great show, ladies and gentlemen, from our candidates from the production number, casual competition, swimsuit competition, and of course, this evening gown competition. And now, we will be revealing to you the candidate who slayed the most during those exposures. Mga delikado yun, please lang, vacate the area, mga pila ka dataw, no? We want you to enjoy the show for tonight, but of course, please keep safe, ladies and gentlemen. If wala na malikuran, tindog na lang ta guys, kaysa makurektihan ta. Diba? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the awarding of our minor awards. Starting up with our Miss SK Choice Award. Our Miss SK Choice is Binibining number. Binibining number. Miss SK Choice is Binibining number 9.
To give the award, we're requesting the Purok Leader and the parent of the winning candidate, together with our SK chairperson, James Samla.
Congratulations, Binibining number 9, our Miss SK Choice. Thank you very much. Our next award is Miss Photogenic. Who do you think is our Miss Photogenic for tonight? You have witnessed our candidates' photos on your social media account of the SK Poblacion, Lantapan. And who do you think? I believe we are going to reveal. Can I invite someone to open here in front? Alright, we are going to reveal our Miss Photogenic, ladies and gentlemen. And I count to 3. In 3, 2, 1. Miss Photogenic is Binibining number 2.
To give the award, we are requesting the Purok Leader and the parent of the winning candidate.
Imagine the shots in number 2. You're so pretty, by the way. Alright, big photo up. course, please do like, follow, share, and please do support all of the activities no, of the SK Poblacion. Kaway-kaway, mga supporters si number 2! Hello there, bisa di ka na mo makitaan. Medyo silaw na rin. Pero ma-feel ko naman yung same gift na tagos sa lalamunan. Once again, our Miss Poblacion, Binibining number 2. Congratulations. Next award is Miss Social Media Choice Award. Our Miss Social Media is Binibining Binibining number. Miss Social Media is Binibining number 5.
To give the award, we are requesting Honorable Novelia Hamito together with the parent, the current leader of the winning candidate.
Where are the supporters of number 5? Ikaway-kaway yung balon. Kaway-kaway mga supporters si Binibining number 5! Hello? I can see ubay-ubay na mga taong ibig sa loyo, no? Thank you so much for spending your time with us tonight. I do hope that you're actually enjoying tonight's competition. Congratulations once again to Miss Social Media, Binibining number 5. Thank you so much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed from the start of the competition the grandest opening number. Who do you think slayed the production number? This is the best in production number. Best in production number is Binibining number. Best in production number is Binibining number 4.
To give the award, we are requesting Elina M. Romal and Ms. Rosalyn Donato together with the parent of the winning candidate.
Commending the overall efforts of our production team, no, for giving us a great production number earlier. Actually, wala akong kita kanap sa backstage, but I know that they actually have given you a great performance for the opening number. Thank you so much. Once again, congratulations, our best in production number, Binibining number 4. Now we move on to Best in Casual Wear. The casual wear was actually worn during the production number. Best in Casual Wear is Binibining number. Best in Casual Wear is Binibining number 8.
To give the award, we're requesting Honorable Oliver D. Galliano and the parent of the winning candidate.
Of course, once again, the casual wear was actually worn during the production number. The blue silky dress, I believe. Where are the supporters of Binibining number 8? Wala pa nasakit inyong tutudlan? Wala pa. Alright, I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying the show. No, again, please stay hydrated. Please drink your water, everyone. Congratulations once again, Best in Casual Wear, Binibining number 8. swimsuit competition. Now we bring you the best in swimwear. Best in swimwear is Binibining Binibining number. Best in swimwear is Binibining number 2.
To give the award, we are requesting Honorable Mel Rex Binang Batat and the forum leader of the winning candidate, together with the parents.
Supporters of Binibining number 2, can I see your hands? Oh, hands lang, wala yung singgit. Sige ka mo yung mag-singgit, guys. Congratulations, Binibining number 2, Best in Swimwear. Kinsa may nalingaw sa swimwear competition? Ate kayo mo, isa lang, nalingaw? Diba? Thank you so much, Best in Swimwear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the dazzling evening gown competition. And as you can see, shining, shimmering, splendid at the mga candidates for their evening gown. Now, we bring you Best in Evening Gown. Best in Evening Gown is Binibining number. Best in Evening Gown is Binibining number 8.
To give the award, we are requesting Honorable Zairo D. Madras and Miss Delilah Biga.
Again, where are the supporters of Binibining number 8? Nalagima lang din mo doon ba? Wala ko yung doon na Very supportive. Thank you so much. Nakasatanayin sa pag-yung tanan. Kasi ba nagsabot mo? Alright, thank you so much. Our best in evening gown, Binibining number 8. Round of applause, please. Again, please do support all of the activities of the SK Council of Barangay Poblacion at Tapat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our best in evening gown, Binibining number 8. And of course, our wardrobe providers, Sir Ace Bernabé, thank you so much as well for my green suit for tonight. Thank you very much. Barangay Poblacion! You have witnessed a great show for this evening's Binibining Poblacion 2025. And of course, this is a competition from the dazzling 10 ladies. We bring you your top 3 finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, actually medyo hanga tayo for our judges. From top 10, from 10 aspiring ladies down to top 3. Who do you think will be part of our top 3 finalists? The first spot is for you, Binibining number. The first spot is for you. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in no particular order. 2 spots left. You still have the chance to be part of our top 3. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 spots left. You still have the chance to be crowned tonight. Binibining number. Please step forward. Binibining number. Binibining number 2. Congratulations. Barangay Poblacion. 1 spot left. We still have 8 hopeful ladies. The last spot is for you. Binibining number. Binibining number. Please step forward. Binibining number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you your top 3 finalists. This is still Binibining Poblacion 2025. And of course, to all our remaining ladies, thank you so much. I know that you have done so much for tonight. You did well. And your supporters are very much proud of you. Thank you very much. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. Palakpakan naman dyan. We have a powerful top 3 guys. Who do you think tonight's winner? Please shout your bet. We have Binibining number 8, number 2, and number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not cut the momentum. Of course, we're very much excited for tonight's competition. Now we proceed to the toughest part of the competition. This is the final question and answer portion. Let's not cut the momentum, pero harap mo kayo sa kuha. Kita ka ginawa, no? Hello po, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, for this round of the competition, we will be, of course, giving our candidates choices, no? They will be picking their question from this box, no? With our beautiful usherette. Now, are you guys ready? Let me ask the candidates, are you guys ready? Wala na dyan ibawian? Because they're very much excited for tonight. Now we bring you Binibining number 8. All right, good evening, number 8. Good evening as well. Again, you're so pretty. Congratulations for being part of the top 3. How does it feel to be part of our finalists?
I feel so grateful and honored to be part of this competition.
And I know you're gusto nyo ang mic. Parehas ako so. Alright, I know that your supporters are very much proud of you right now. Please do shout out them, supporters.
I would like to thank my friends for coming here tonight. Thank you so much.
Alright, thank you very much. The question is, are you ready?
Yes, of course.
Of course, very much ready. Ikaw, ito na ikaw nga. Wala ka pulbaan, tas wala ka na pulbaan yung tinuro. Yung mag-improve someone, no? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Binibining number 8, please pick your question. Again, for this round, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind everyone to please maintain silence while our candidates are trying to contemplate and answer the question. It's actually not easy to stand here, and if namin madunggan, medyo kasi ma-distract sila, let's give them ample time to focus in answering the question. Alright, Bini number 8, here is your question. In a time when people lose trust in leaders, honesty becomes rare. For you, what makes a true public servant, and how can we restore people's faith in public service? Again, in a time when people lose trust in leaders, honesty becomes rare. For you, what makes a true public servant, and how can we restore people's faith in public service?
Thank you. In a time where people lose hope in our public servant, I believe that the true leadership is those who serve with integrity, compassion, and accountability. As a youth and as a woman of my barangay, I believe that the true leadership is not about the projects we announce, but the promises we fulfill. Every peso misused is a dream stolen from our people. And I believe that I am standing here today not just with beauty and grace, but with a heart that who believes in integrity, compassion, and accountability. Because I dream of a community where every promises is fulfilled, every project has a purpose, and every life is truly valued. Because I believe that that is the kind of future our people truly deserve. Thank you, and once again,
Wow, thank you so much, Bini number 8. What a great start for our final question and answer portion. Let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. What a great start! Alright, thank you very much. Now we move on to Bini number 2. Hello, Bini number 2.
hello.
How does it feel to be part of our top 3 finalists?
I actually didn't expect this because all of those teams with me are very competitive. So I am very thankful.
That means you really did a great job, no? Because very tough yun ang top sa 10 to 3. Wala lang yung 5. Hanga kayo siya. So very much congratulations to you. Would you like to greet all your supporters?
Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me here tonight.
I'm sure they are very much proud of you. Alright, are you ready? Like, feeling ko sa nakuha ginhawa. Alright, please pick your question. Bini number 2, here is your question. I'll be reading it twice. Peer pressure often pushes the youth toward the wrong crowd. What do you think our community can do to give young people better choices and opportunities than joining gangs? Again, peer pressure often pushes the youth toward the wrong crowd. What do you think our community can do to give young people better choices and opportunities than joining gangs?
I think our community needs to encourage young people to join programs about education, sports, and arts, rather than joining gangs, because they have the future. They have to think about the future. They have to, as what people say, if you need change, be the change. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Short but sweet. Bini number 2. Now our last finalist, Bini number 9. Good evening.
Good evening.
Kamusta man? How does it feel to be part of the top 3?
I didn't expect this.
Wala na-expect yung tanan. Alright, unya, kamusta man? Cool ba? Sama.
A bit nervous. Still grateful to be part of the top 2.
Alright, nervous daw. So, ginhawa, inhale, exhale. Please do shout out your friends para mawala ng kulba.
Hi to my friends, to my visitors and friends. Thank you so much for your support.
O, daghan mo ito ganina, 5 na lang naman. Ay naman ito. Alright, very much ito lang, malindi ay. Hello there. Alright, the question is, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Thank you so much. Alright, please pick your question. Binibining number 9. Fake news and misinformation spread quickly on social media today. As a youth leader, how can you use your voice and platform to promote truth and responsible online behavior? Again, fake news and misinformation spread quickly on social media today. As a youth leader, how can you use your voice and platform to promote truth and responsible online behavior?
Thank you for that question. I will use my platform to share factful information, promote kindness, and I will remind everyone to think before they click. And by being a good example to online, I will encourage and I will influence other users of social media to use it for truth, not in trouble. Thank you, and mabuhay!
Mabuhay! Thank you so much, Binibining number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That ends our final question and answer portion. Let's give our candidates a big round of applause! Are you reigning Miss Poblacion 2024? She has given her bride in your barangay as crowned as Miss Lantapan 2025. Now we get to meet her once again here on stage. Your reigning Miss Poblacion 2025, Miss Yurika Nichelle G. Hamito, for her farewell walk. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Traffic lights beat right to the end of Starry Night. Forever my and I pure nostalgia. Feeling like a dream in a winter dress. I'm a supernova flying on my mama's nest. Little nervous, I was pulling out the silver threads for the power. I was screaming all the words, shouting lyrics out the soundproof with my car. Singing, hey there, Delilah, I'm so in love. I'm a million miles from you, but that's where I belong. With the city spinning close me, I've never felt so free beneath the sky. They say we're born to die, but I was born to be alive. Born to be alive. Never been a sucker for a Valentine. I'm a holy motherfucker with my head held high. And the wind is drying over all the tears I've cried like a lifeline. Used to worry crazy what the future held, but life ain't gonna take me till I trust myself. So with 2 hands on the wheel, think I'm nothing else but my power. I was screaming all the words, shouting lyrics out the sunroof of my car, singing, hey there, I love you, so in love. I'm a million miles from you, but that's where I belong. With the city spinning close me.
Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. First things first, I would just like to thank the Lord for this wonderful day and for the blessings that He bestowed upon us. My respect to the barangay officials and also to most notably, our Punong Barangay Captain, Godefredo I. Balansag, to the Board of Judges, the event organizers, the family, the friends, and the supporters right now, maayong gabi. One word, wow. I can't believe that it's already been a year since I won the crown. Indeed, time flies so fast because I felt like it was still yesterday when I was still nervously adjusting my crown, whispering my prayers backstage and just hoping that I would not trip on my heels. But now, I'm handing over my crown to the next Binibining Poblacion, which is so surreal. Being a Binibining Poblacion, it was a beautiful beginning. He taught me how to be confident, have humility, and represent who I am and also my people. And who would have thought the same crown will lead me to bring home another crown, which is the Miss Lantapan 2025. From the small stage of our barangay to the grand stage of municipality of Lantapan, I carry with me the lessons, the cheers, and the love of our community, because that was not only my victory, it was our victory. To my mama, Norvelia, to my mommy, Edna, to my daddy, June, to my papa, Loyas, to my ate, Ikay, and to my baby, Jassy, thank you so much for supporting me, especially in times where I'm in my breakdown episodes because I'm such a crybaby. And to my friends, Patricia, Kobe, Ken, and many more, thank you for being such a strong support system. To my makeup artist, Jessie, Jane, and to Nicole, thank you for always making me beautiful. You never fail me, you never make me fail to, shine bright in the stage. And to my supporters, to the Purok leaders, and to the sponsors, thank you for screaming your lungs out. Thank you for believing in me in times when I don't even believe in myself. And to the next Binibining Poblacion 2025, my only advice for you is to seize the moment. Because like I've said again, time flies so fast, faster than our wardrobe change backstage. If you win the crown tonight, wear it with pride, wear it with purpose, and a heart that shines brighter than the spotlight. As I take my final walk tonight, I don't just say goodbye to the crowd, but I'm actually celebrating the people, the journey, and the love of everyone around me that time will never take from me. Because once you're Binibini, will always be your Binibini. But now, signing off as your Binibining Poblacion 2024 to become your Miss Lantapan 2025. This has been your Galicia Galliano Hamito. And I thank you.
Thank you so much to our reigning Miss Poblacion 2024 and Miss Lantapan 2025. Miss Eureka Nichelle Galliano Hamito.
Little nervous, I was pulling out the silver threads for the parrot. I was screaming all the words, shouting lyrics at the sound with my car, singing, hey, dirty, I love.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's call back.
Sabi kong umiikot ang mundo.
top 3 finalists. And now,
This class, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to invite once again on stage our top 3 finalists. Again, requesting our top 3 finalists to please be here. Together with our remaining ladies, please join us here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Barangay Poblacion, are you ready? Again, are you guys ready? We bring you the winners of Binibining Poblacion 2025. Good luck, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, Binibining Poblacion 2025, second runner-up.
to give the award, we are requesting Honorable Oliver D. Galliano, Pailina Dorumal, and our first judge, Miss Nicole Sario. Binibining Poblacion 2025, second runner-up is Binibining number second runner-up is Binibining number 9. We are also requesting the parent of the winning candidate.
Congratulations, Binibining number 9, our second runner-up. Let's give her a big round of applause. Congratulations once again, your Binibining Poblacion 2025 second runner-up is Binibining number 9. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, can we have the intense music please? We would like to request our 2 remaining ladies to please be here. Barangay Poblacion. The number that I will be calling first is your new Binibining Poblacion 2025 grand winner. That simply means the remaining candidate is your first runner-up.
To give the award of our first runner-up, we are requesting Honorable Fabio Rivas, Honorable Gorvidia Hamito, our second judge, Mr. Christian Mandy Casinawi, and the parents of the winning candidate. For our Binibining Poblacion 2025 grand winner, we are requesting Honorable Godofredo I. Balanza, Honorable Jairo D. Madros, our chairman of the board of judges, Honorable Yen Molden, and the parent of the winning candidate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barangay Poblacion, your new Binibining Poblacion 2025 is Binibining number Binibining Poblacion 2025. Congratulations. Binibining number 8. is Binibining number 2. Congratulations, Binibining number 2, our first runner-up. Quick photo up.
We are also requesting our reigning queen, Miss Eureka Lichelle G. Hambito.
Barangay Poblacion, hail to renew queen, Binibining Poblacion 2025, Binibining number 8. Mic test. All right. A big round of applause for your newly crowned queen, ladies and gentlemen. Binibining number 8, Binibining Poblacion 2025. That ends this evening's competition, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everyone for making this event possible. Congratulations to all our queens. This has been Cello Agustin, and this is still Binibining Poblacion 2025. Photo up, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Please enjoy the rest of the evening, guys.